and any. I'll talk about the background information about our restaurant. Our restaurant name is All Country Buffet. It's not to fit in. Now, Buffet is a studies package restaurant chain in the world. And it is founded in 1983, and the company focus is traditional home cooking, served in a friendly and family-oriented environment. And our restaurant is located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is open in January 1996, and our restaurant opening hours is 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays, and 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends. So now we have a reservation on Good Friday. It's about 400 Singaporean students, and they will arrive about between 12:30 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. So for the reservation, we need to change the labor schedule to make sure we have enough staff to serve the 400 students on their day, and also we need to do some changing of the menu and set the menu in advance. And we need to sort the for the payment. It is impossible to pay for 400 students to pay one by one at that time. So we need to solve the payment issues as well. So our group will show the solutions about these questions. Now, people will explain the floor plan.
So I'll be explaining the dining room floor plan. So this is our dining room area. We don't have a banquet hall. We just have a very large dining room area with a lot of 6-person booths, movable 4-person tables, and a few 3-person tables along the windows on the far side of the buffet, the dining hall area. And then this is our main entrance to the restaurant, and the salad bar, which is the main at the main entrance, is the first thing that customers will see when they enter the restaurant. They'll grab a tray and move along the salad bar, grab a salad or create their own salad, and then it's free seating from there on. And then the main scatter buffet area up top is divided into 4 different sections. There's the soups, the soup section, the pizza and pasta section, the fried food section, which is more like hot, anything that's hot, baked potatoes and that sort. And then on the other side of the aisle is the ice cream bar and dessert section of the buffet. And the bar counter is for hot drinks, and the soft drinks such as iced teas, sodas, and of the kind are all served by our waiters and are located in the dish stations that are around the dining area. The dish stations are sectioned. There's a trolley with basins in it, and our waiters will take dirty dishes from the tables, place them into dish stations, and once there's a lot of dishes stacked up, we'll roll the trolley to the kitchen to be washed. That prevents the waiters from going back and forth to the kitchen over and over again with dirty dishes. And now I'll pass it on to Vinoj, who will explain the kitchen layout.
This is the layout of the kitchen. Actually, this is the staff entrance. so they can into the kitchen, and they have a local room over there, so they can change inside here. Okay, this is staff toilet. Then we have the freezers and utilities over here, and after that we have the cold kitchen. So after that we have those chillers and oven the stove. In that corner we have cooking hot cooking area, and in the middle we have preparation area. So over here the shooting area, we can take dishes from that room and hold over here to wash, and we have placed several wash basins which is convenient to serve kitchen purpose. So this is all about the kitchen, and then we will go to our menu.
Okay, so this should be the things that we will have inside within our buffet line, which will consist of the salad bar, which is the first thing that you will see when you actually enter into the restaurant. And then after that, we will have all in-house soup. We will have pasta, we have the bakery items, okay, we have our hot food, the standard food that most of us will enjoy. Okay, we also have the dessert and the drink section. Okay, so for the next, for the salad bar itself, we actually have 4 different items, 4 different salads that they can choose from. Okay, in fact, for the menu itself, it won't just be specially for the reservation guests. It will be used for our whole Good Friday menu. Okay, so this is what they also get to enjoy. Okay, so for the first salad that we have the Asiago Caesar salad. Okay, we have the old-fashioned macaroni with ham. We have the poppy seed coleslaw and the Asian wonton chicken salad. So we have a whole different range of mix of vegetable, mix of meat for them to choose from. Okay, for the soup wise, okay, we also want to do a different mixture of variety of items so that they get to have more choices. So what we have is big chunk chicken noodle, okay, slow cooked spicy chili, the minestrone, New England clam chowder, and also the classic creamy tomato. Okay, so next. Okay, coming to the pasta to the bakery, where all the starch and dough are. Okay, we also have the vegetarian marina okay, macaroni and cheese, spaghetti bolognese, okay, quattro, focaccia, focaccia, finally got it. Okay, next, we also have our cheesy garlic focaccia, okay, your pizza napolitano, okay, your vegetarian pizza, so this will satisfy all the veggie lovers, okay, and of course we also have our buttermilk cornbread. Okay, of course, coming to the hot food, we have our all-time favorite fried chicken wings. Yeah, I think a lot of Singaporeans, a lot of kids like this one. Okay, go there, that's the first thing, everything all clear. Okay, so we have our fried chicken wing, fried fish, French fries. Okay, we also have our tater tots, which is like your hash brown, okay, but in small bite-sized hash brown. Okay, if you don't know, Burger King sells something like that. Yes. Okay, we also have our baked fish and baked potato, and of course our grilled veggies. So if you can see, all our menu we have a mixture of both veggie, meat, fried one, and slightly more healthy baked version of the food also. Okay. Okay. Of course, after enjoying all the food, okay, definitely we want something to end it off. We have our dessert bar, okay, which will consist of chocolate lava cake. Okay. At the same time, we will also be offering chocolate brownies, okay, double chocolate chip cookies, lots of chocolates, okay, blueberry muffins, and of course we also have our ice cream bar. Okay, so we will end of your lunch with the sweet taste. Okay, of course, during your meal, we will be looking at these drinks. Okay, we have a wide variety of fountain drinks such as your Coke, Sprite, Pepsi. Okay, we also have homemade lemonade. Okay, we also offer coffee and tea for people for kids who might be really into this. And at the same time, we also have iced tea. Okay, and of course, especially for all our other guests, and of course for our reservation guests, there may be teachers that will be following along that just want to have some alcohol, some beer, some wine. We also do offer them at an extra charge, okay, whereby they can get it from our bar. Okay, so far any questions regarding your menu? Okay, good. Not next, I'll hand it over to Bruno to explain more about our operational stuff.
Good morning, everyone. So our general activities for the day, we've chosen an itinerary that's based around 4 points mainly throughout the day. First is business as usual. Second point will be the cleaning part to prepare for the private event. Third will be the private event with 2 subparts, which is the arrival of the students and the departure of all students. And then the 4th point will be to reopen for usual business hours for the dinner. So as you can see here, this will be our timeline. From 10:30 to 12:30 is going to be business as usual. Then we're going to have a 30-minute cleaning session and preparing for the arrival of students, which should be in between 12:30 to 1:30. And we will close all doors between 12:30 to 3:30. And then after, we're going to reopen as the departure of the students is going to be happening. We're going to be reopening for the dinner, which is slightly more expensive, as mentioned in the case study. So our employee schedule on the usual business days or every other Friday is we have 2 managers, and then for the front of staff we have 10 staff members, which is 9 servers, 1 cashier, and then back of house is 4 cooks, 1 cold prep, 1 baker, and 3 dishwashers. Now, because we're going to be having so much people coming in at the same time, we decided to add a couple of more staff members to the team, which is an additional 13 people in total, which is 11 front of house and 1 back of house, and 2 dishwashers. For the front of house, we have 10 servers to help assist the servers that are already there with maybe drink orders or any inquiries from guests, or especially cleaning off the tables and the dirty dishes that would have been used. And then the cleaners, that we didn't have any cleaners before, but this is to assist if there's any spills or any buffet cleaning that the kids might have dropped or anything. Cleaners will be taking care of that so that the service can still be smooth when taking care of the guests while they're seated. And so Vinoj will be taking part of this part. Take it.
So this presentation. So normally in 5 days we open our restaurant from 10:30 to 3:30. So we have 5 hours for lunch. So in that period normally this is say 500 to 600. So particularly we have 150 meals during this last hour. So yeah, last hour. So 150. Then in average, we will be having 550. Normally we say 550 in average. So in that last hour, we say 150 means in average. So we have 400 here. So for this day, we're gonna close our restaurant for this private event for last 2 hours. So normally in average per hour we can get 100 meals. So for usual business we can sell 200 and 200 meals. If the guest count actually one bus can carry 30 to 40 students. So minimum we have 360 total. Up to maximum we have 480. So in average we approximately expect 420, which is plus or minus between 360 to 480. So we have for private event we have we sell 420 meals, and for usual businesses we have 200. So altogether we have 620, which is actually exceeds our normal business. So I think it's good to have such an event on Good Friday. And I would like to make a ratio between these employees and employees and workers. So we have altogether 90 servers in the event, and in average we have 420. So per server, they are according to this ratio, we can get approximately 22. We can take care of 22 cases at a time. So it's quite a convenient number to server to take care of these cases. So and we can fulfill their needs in the name of hospitality.
So I'll go over the bus schedule in more detail. So we've instructed the buses to park in our parking lot, and we wanted to try to find a way to minimize processing time for payments, at the same time preventing a ton of people coming into the front door at the same time. So our group came up with the idea that the cashiers would go out to the buses, and the buses would be instructed to wait with the students inside. One cashier would go up to each bus and handle the payments at the bus. So the teacher that takes care of the students within that bus would come out, pay for the number of students within that bus, and then that bus would be escorted by the cashier to the front of the restaurant and in, and then repeat the process for all 12 buses. That way we get an even flow of students through the front door, and not all 400 at the same time, and that allows also for large chunk payments of 12 buses instead of 400 individual payments. We said cash only, so we don't have to bring a machine for credit cards out, and it's easier. Our $20 for the buffet is a very easy bill. In the US, 20 bucks is what comes out of the ATM when you pull out money, so that should be something that's readily available. And the students would be instructed at the entrance of the restaurant that it's free seating. And that's it. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Okay, go. Ask questions.
Sige, Jadan.
Questions, people? No? Okay, let's go to the first slide. Now, your PowerPoint slides, some of them are empty.
Olivia, some of them are empty, so I suggest you give me a copy of this.
We can't print this out, but we can try
print
and
another copy of this, but
Okay.
we couldn't print that copy.
Yeah, but I need this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll send you a copy of that.
Okay, so let's begin.